I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop her. I'm gonna work harder.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Undead Survivor. Here to bring you back another special video. I'm your host, Undead. You guys can call me Waylon. You guys can call me whatever you want. I'm just here to show you guys some videos. Anyway, before we get started with the tutorial today, I'm just going to tell you a little story, a little backstory about me, about my family, what we like to do and all that. And if you want to skip that, go scroll to this, to the time right here, down the bottom. And, or if you just want to stay listening to the story, fine by me. You do whatever you want. So, today's build is going to be something kind of special to me because it's something I really love doing. So, the story takes place a long time ago, long time ago, before I can even remember. Everyone on my dad's side of the family loves to fish. Everyone. Aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers love to fish. We love it. And I got into it too. This is what really got me into the whole wilderness activity kind of stuff, right? So, I remember in my early teenage years that my dad had this little thing, and it was really fun. We always went down to this really cool river down where we would always go swimming, have like fun and all that stuff with the whole family. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, he had this thing, and I was curious what it was. It was this net with 2 sticks on it. It was called a Seine net, and that's going to be today's build today, is how to make a Seine net. And it was so much fun. Like, I would pick someone out of the family, and I was like, hey, you want to do the Seine net with me? You want to catch some fish? And this is like the easiest thing to do to catch fish. Little minnows, little fish that come through the streams or through rivers, something like that. And it's so freaking cool, and it's just like, I just love doing it. It was so much fun. That was like the easy way of us how to get bait and all that, so it was really cool. We did catch a few snakes, but yeah, and then I freaked out like a pansy. Anyway, yeah, I loved the Seine net. It was so much fun, and then I remember it broke. We used it too much, and it was fun. And I was like, man, you know what? I should probably make one of these someday. And this was like back when I was like 13, 14, somewhere right around that age. And it was so much fun because that was like my favorite thing to do when we were at that creek or river. I'm not sure what we called it, but it was so much fun. I loved it. And so today's tutorial is on how to make a Seine net. But I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, I'm teaching. This is basically kind of for you guys, because to be honest with you guys, in the apocalypse, if it were to come down to this, I would not eat fish. I don't like fish, guys. I do not like eating it. I just don't like the taste, the texture, all sorts of fish. I do not like it, not one bit. So if you guys want to calm down, well, what's wrong with you, Undead? You don't like fish? You're a survivor man, but you don't like fish? I don't like fish. I don't like it. But I mean, if I was close to dying of starvation with no food, and my only source is like water or nearby river or something like that, yes, I would eat a fish, but still, I do not like fish. Like, if it had to come down, I would just hunt my food. I would scavenge my food. I would grow my food. But I hate fish. I do not like fish at all. And, okay, so yeah, call me a hater, whatever you want. But, yeah, so today, guys, I'm going to show you guys the Seine net, and it's going to be so fun. We're going to test it out, show you how it works, and, yeah. It's basically really easy stuff you can get. This build probably cost me, let's see here, the whole spool of net that I bought was $3 at Walmart, which is amazing. Like, I could buy the whole spool if I want to, but I didn't. The dowel rods. So we're probably gonna call it like an easy, maybe less than $10. So let's say we'll just call it a $10 build, and it's so easy to make, and it's so cheap, but it's going to help you get a lot of fish, or help you get bait, whatever you want to do. It's so much fun to make, guys. And yes, I am wearing the Undead Survivor hat. I've been wearing it a lot lately, and yeah. Wait until my hair to grow back, So yeah, so let's get started with the build, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so we're doing this outside. Basically the only tools you really need are some scissors and a staple gun. So also, before we get started, just to let you guys know, this is a two-man job, not for the build, but when you're actually doing this is a two-man job, because on the end, in this picture right here, there has to be two people, one person holding one end of the stick and the other person holding on the end. You guys have to walk at the same time. That's how you catch fish. If you ever want to do this in real life or anything like that, be sure you get a friend, or in the real basic zombie situation, get someone who is strong, is not afraid of water, not afraid to get their hands dirty, or just straight up like fishing. Something like that. So yeah guys, we're going to get straight to the build, and let's do this. Okay guys, so this is my net here that I got. This is some fabric that I got at Walmart for about $3.50. I could have bought the whole spool for like, I don't know, maybe for 10 bucks or something. And this is only a yard and a half. But if I were you guys, just to make this thing a little bit stronger, I would probably do 2 yards and a half. Because if I were you guys, I would double this down. But this should be good. This is strong enough. So yeah. Basically, if you want to go to a Walmart or a basic fabric store or anything like that, they will sell this kind of fabric. And this is what you can use for your net. And what you're really going to need are some really big dowel rods for this kind of job. So, I don't remember the measurements of this, but basically if you're looking for a thick, basically anything you can pull on, it's fine, it's perfect. Or if you just want to do mine, be sure you find dowel rods with yellow tips on the end. And it's big enough for the job, but if you guys feel like you want to do bigger, something like that, go right ahead. Okay guys, as you see, our net is pretty big on each end, but the real thing is, what we want to do is that we want to have enough room for a handle, so probably about 2 inches off this end and 2 inches off this end. And if you guys have seen Seine before, people will be like, Undead, why are you making it 2 inches off the bottom? Wouldn't the fish just go right under? That may be true, but you'd still get a lot of fish in the main part of the net. But the real situation of that is that you do not want your net to get caught underneath the rocks if you're going into a stream where there's rocks that could be flowing, and it's going to be hard to move, and it could possibly rip your net. Alright guys, so basically we're halfway through this build right here, and all you guys are pretty much like, Undead, that looks uneven, the net looks crooked as hell. Guys, don't worry about this. This is just access net material that we're going to take off later. Right now we're just trying to connect these ends together, and then we'll take our scissors, we'll cut through them one last time, and we have a pretty badass Seine net right here. So let's finish this up. Alright, so basically the same process, overlap it again. Right around there, good enough. Right there. Okay, so basically we have these connected right here. So what we can do next is, where did I leave the scissors? Right here. So that we can go back, cut off the excess net we already have, and we are pretty much finished with our Seine net pretty much. Okay guys, so what you want to do, I keep forgetting the last few things of my videos. There's a few things you will need. You're going to need some duct tape, and I would prefer a light color, and I'll tell you why. And you're going to need your hammer to help pan down the staples, so here. Here, Wyatt's going to get that in with his almighty Thor hammer. Okay guys, so basically we're almost done. What we're going to do now, this is going to be kind of the tricky part. We're going to run our duct tape down here to layer it down, so it will help support the net. but also it's a trick. Just in case, guys, if you lose your seine net in the water, like if you're going through a rough stream or something like that, you can see it by using some really light tape so you can see through the water. Or this also helps, which I'm not going to do. You can take one of these little noodles. These are toys. You can take these noodle parts right here, get some paracord, wrap the ends of them right here, so that way it floats. If you ever let go of it, you'll know where to find it in the water. Here, I'm going to run this through. I'm going to run the tape through it first, and yeah. Why not? Too hot. Give me the water then.
There we go.
This is our decent, okay, seine net.
Pick it up.
Right here. It's basically the easiest way on how to catch fish.